I've been in the field like the children of the corn. I can hear the tears when they drop over the phone. Get mad at yourself cause you can't leave me alone. Gossip, get messy, it ain't what we doing. Traveling around the world, over the phone dropping tears. I get my phone when I can feel. When you drunk you tell me exactly how you feel.
What's cracking, everybody? It's your boy Lucky Loco, and this is a story, a subject that I want to bring up. This is why I stay off TikTok, man. There's so much of this going on of saying that, black people were the first people in America that we were taught. We were brought into boarding schools saying that we learned how to be Native Americans and, all this other crazy stuff, man. And, it's all fun and games, but, you're really out here taking away history and taking away part of your history too, man. And for the people running these shenanigans, bro, mimic is the biggest form of flattery, bro. And I really appreciate you embracing our people. And there's a lot of people that are mixed with African American from back in the day. We did take in the slaves. We did protect them. We did stand with them. But this is also something crazy that you have to acknowledge that it's not true. And it's not true. And also, I never heard any of my elders speak of this. Like, oh, we were not here first or just all this other stuff, man. It's a part of history. And you're trying to rewrite it. And I get it, man. You're trying to literally ruffle some feathers. And you have. You got a lot of people that are mad. And it's just these group of people. I'm not going to say all black people are bunched up in one, but they really need to get over this ignorance of the stuff they say about Native Americans on there. They, I get on TikTok and this is what's filled on there. This is what's on there, and a couple, YouTube pages where people are really trying to push this issue. And, it would have been cool if it was and somewhat true, but it's not. There's nothing to say that they were here before Columbus. There's no statutes. So if that's true, why is it that you only speak English? That's one thing I want to know is why is it that you only speak English? And I got my ancestors, my grandparents that can speak the language. You got, only a few people can speak the languages now. And, there's no Native American tongue that these tribes, that these people are claiming that they're Native American. And I embrace you. Don't get me wrong. That's cool. I appreciate it, but there's racial stuff that you're talking on my people. It's crazy. It's really disrespectful, and it's not hurtful. I just laugh. It's pretty crazy until, you start hearing them calling us Indians and all this other stuff. And if you get on TikTok, you're going to see it, and you're going to hear the way they talk about Native Americans. It's disgusting, and, there's no cancel. And then they don't have, the real pictures or anything up there, so you can't really, go back and be like, hey, man, call this person's work and be like, hey, look, this is this stuff they speak about Native Americans. The cancel culture, man. So, they're pretty smart about that, of not having their real profile pictures or real information up on TikTok. And TikTok's kind of a weird place anyways. I kind of don't dig the dancing. I'm more in with the knowledgeable stuff that you want to learn about, like the YouTube Yarda, the crazy stuff. I mean, I'd rather support somebody that's out here hustling, out here trying to break the news to everybody. That's why I get on here for newsworthy stuff, man. Some people break it down. Renegade Media, Al, Paradigm, Josh, just all the homies out here. Even other people that I hardly ever watch. But once it starts getting into racial calling and all this other stuff, man, I'm just telling you more. You are warriors, but you're just not warriors from this part of the continent. You know what I mean? You were tribesmen from over in another continent, but just not here. And this stuff that you guys say about Native Americans, just really, it's crazy. But me as Indigenous talk, man, it is what it is. And if they feel that type of way, just show the proof. I mean, they're sitting there saying, "Oh, don't believe the colonizer, the white people's book," and then they'll go back and like show these AI pictures of like Snoop Dogg in a headdress and be like, "Oh, look, he's Native American," or these, these Mayan things with the big nose, and be like, "Look, they were here. See, I'm telling you, we were here first." And it's like, no, I'm sorry. And it's only a handful of people that actually believe that. I'm not too worried about it. I know a lot of people, even my black brothers and sisters, laugh at it and be like, "Man, these guys are idiots. I know you got to be like that, man." But hey, Native American culture is beautiful, man, and I appreciate you embracing it. And I see a lot of more rappers wearing Pendleton coats and Native American stuff, man. I really appreciate you guys that push the issue for a real cause, real stuff that goes on, like the missing and murdered Indigenous women. If you got a spotlight like that, man, stick up for us, man. Go out there, when it comes to, the no dapple, the wounded knee, all these different things, man. I just want you guys to know your boy Lucky Loco doesn't respect what you're doing or what you're saying, but that's just my opinion. We're all entitled to it, and I can make up a bunch of stuff. I mean, a lot of people do. They jump on YouTube and they make a lot of stuff up, and this just happens to be one of them. Like, I've never seen it in the history books, never heard my great grandparents talk about it. You never see no hieroglyphics about it. You never see, just it's a weird concept and a weird thing to run with. And you can totally tell when they're speaking on it. They're not wholeheartedly on there. They're just on there trolling and doing all this other crazy stuff, man. But me being Pakwachin First Nation, Hillsick Nation, and from so many different tribes like the Sawali, and I'm learning all this stuff as myself, man. Um, it's a history of the United States, of Canada, of America, North and South, man. We're all embracing, decolonizing our mind, like Homeboy's page says, decolonize your mind, man. This is a big embarrassment to these people, and run tribal focus event. It's gonna be hilarious, But this is our culture. This is what we did before Christ, and we're gonna do it after, till the world blows up. This is Native American, Indigenous talk, man. And I appreciate you guys, man. Comment. Let me know what you think of. Have you heard of any of this stuff that goes on? Is it right or wrong? Is it okay to be a Pretendian? After all the genocide that Native Americans that went through, is it okay to be the Pretendian? Let me know. It's your boy Lucky Loco.